Welcome back to another video. I haven't been filming a couple videos. I've been sick basically this whole month. Had some pneumonia going on, so caught it from my daughter. She started a new job, and so yeah, that's what I've been up to. But I wanted to show you what I've been working on recently. I'm in a swap on, I think it's called Girls Giggles, Glitter, and Glue. It's a Facebook group. I'll leave a link in the bottom so you can check it out if you want to. But it's a thread spool swap, which I've never done that before. So I wasn't sure, sorry, exactly how to go about that. So it's kind of, I think it was to make them like kind of shabby chic-ish. I've never done shabby chic. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I've never done shabby chic. I mostly do distressed, grungy type stuff. I've done a couple of cutesy things, but never any shabby chic stuff. So this is my first time doing it. We were to do 2 spools, and the spools had to be 2 inches tall. So, and I wanted to make a card to go with it too. And I figured if I was making one, I might as well make 2. I'm cutting all the same stuff out anyway. So this is the card that I made right here. And I used this paper pack for the whole card. That Michael's paper pack, the Craft Smart. Yeah, it's Craft Smart Tea Party, it's called. I thought that looked kind of shabby-ish, and I was going through my stash stuff. Even I have a lot of paper, and I really don't have any shabby paper. So I think, and I kind of liked it. So I liked the way it looked. I don't know if other people will like the way I did it, but I just thought that it was pretty cute. So this is the card that I came up with. It's a 6x6 card, my usual size of card, and I'm going to show you on this video how to make the box that I was talking about. So yeah, for a 6x6 dimensional card. The other card that I'm going to show you, is that the one I popped up? Yeah. Did I pop up this one? Yeah, I did pop up this one, but that one, yeah, I popped up both. So this is what I did, and this is just a tag from there's a tag page in there, and I just cut it off of that. Let me skip this back just a little bit so you can see stuff a little bit better. Okay, so this is the card. Okay, this is the card, and I just chose Smile, and then I liked all the teacups in there. I thought that was really cute, and then I liked that there was gold included. So there was the strip paper that normally you get, and all the paper pads that has the different strips of each paper in the pad. So I went ahead and cut these skinny gold ones out and put them across there. You could do washi there too if you wanted to. So yeah, that's what I did for that. And then I went ahead and decorated the inside. I went ahead and cut out some more of that trim and put it there. And then I cut out a note card so I can write a note to the girl that's going to be getting the 2 spools. So yeah, that's it for that card. And then I did this one. So like I said, I was cutting out the same paper. So I figured I'd make 2 and just have a different sentiment on the front. And there's no stamping on this card, so it doesn't take very long to make this card at all. So that's what I did for that. And then I cut this out, and then I used my my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile. I used the stub because this was square, all squared all the way around, and I wanted to kind of match that. And since I had it, I figured I might as well use it. So that's what I did for that. And then I went ahead and cut out, there's a page, this page in the paper that has 3 larger teacups across the side. So I went ahead and cut it out and put it at the top of this page. So everything's pretty matchy, but I mean, I thought it was cute. So, and it's just to go along with the swap. So there's that. And then, here are the spools that I made. This is what I came up with. I took some Michael's flowers that I got from the $1.50 bin, and then I used my glue gun for this because I was afraid that something else wouldn't hold, and I hope this does hold, but it seems pretty sturdy so far. So yeah, so I put this, put this little clip on there, and you can see up close. You hold it still. Hopefully you can see that. And then I made this glitter a long time ago. And so what I do is the spout is clogged up, so I just go in there with a paintbrush and get all the glitter out of the bottom and stir it up, and then I just kind of brush it on the flowers and then let it dry, so that way there's some glitter. And then I put some lace trim that I've had for like I don't know how many years from when I used to sew all the time. And then I went ahead and took some sequins and glued those on there, and then I had a couple of the little flower sequins from Cartwright's and put those on there. And then this is the bottom. I put a bead with a bead cap, and then I went ahead and made a dangle for it. I had bought these at Michael's. They're a bunch of different colored roses. They're resin. And then I put this little dangle I made on there. I put a heart dangle on there, and I thought this was kind of shabby-ish. It's a little bird cage with pearl beads in it. I got that from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. And these I get from Hobby Lobby too. There's like 5 or 6 of them on a strand. I usually buy them when they're 50% off. And then I made this bead dangle, and then I dangled this little cute teapot on there. So that's why I made the cards teapot. I thought that would kind of go pretty well with that. And then I took a Jesse James bead and put a pearl bead on each end to hold it in place, and I connected it with some chain I bought at Walmart in their jewelry section. And I went ahead and went around here, got the paper out with a punch. I think that was a 1.5 inch punch for the top, and then I put this little topper on there. So yeah, so that is the first one. I made 2. This is my favorite, I think. And this is the second one. I did blue this time. So I went ahead and made this little jar, and I put the beads in. I put some of the seed beads in there, and then glued the top shut with some clear glue, and then put some chain on the top. And again, I put the flowers with the glitter on. And I took a resin flower that was from Michael's. I think it was in there. It's their Recollection. It's in the Recollections. It's a bunch. I think you get like 12 of the flowers on there. And then I put the paper on and decoupage just like on the other one. And then I went ahead and got into my metal stuff from Butterbee Scraps. And I put that on there. And then I put this on there. And I put a pearl in the middle. And I did use glossy accents to put the pearl on. The adhesive that comes with it just wasn't enough. And then I decided to put all these little laces and trims inside of it, and I made a charm for it as well. So here's the charm, and I did a bunch of different bead dangles. These are the these are the Tim Holtz right here. This one's from Tim Holtz. This one I made and put together, just a white bead. This is a Tim Holtz from those vintage beads. I don't even know if they still sell those anymore, but I bought a bunch of them a while back. And then I made this one. I just put bead on the top and bottom. Put this one with a bead cap on top, and then a blue heart, and then just another pearl bead at the bottom. Figured I didn't have to go too elaborate with the bead since there was all this trim. So I used this trim, and I used this kind of chevron trim. And then this one I had, it was just plain down the middle. It's another one of those that I went ahead and I took some of the bling and just glued it on. And then there is a lace trim, and there's a sequins trim. And then I went ahead and put bling around the top and bottom. And there's a metal flower on each side of it. So that is that one. So those are the two that I made. I don't know if they're shabby-ish. They look shabby-ish to me. If that's not shabby, I don't really know what it is. I tried to look on YouTube for some videos on this, and there wasn't any. There was no tutorials. And I was like, oh, well, that's weird. So I guess I'm going to have to make one. I found one that was a start to finish, and that's it. Only one that was a start to finish for that. I was like, I mean, I know people make them all the time because I've seen them talking about them all the time. Now there's videos showing one already made like I'm doing here, but I didn't see a tutorial. So people that are going to do one for the first time, I don't know where they're going to do that. If you do know of one where there's where they've done that, if you could go ahead and leave me a link in the comments, because I would love to check that out. Yeah, so that was my first shabby attempt. Hopefully I'll get better as time goes along, but these are my first ones, so I hope you liked them. So I'm going to get all my stuff ready to make the box for the cards, and there will be a video number 2 for the box cards, and that will be just a straight tutorial for that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment or any questions that you have below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope you all have a great night.